Hello, survivors. Hello. Do you like my double James team, guys? My double James team is too strong. How's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it hanging? How's everybody doing? Let's have a little look at the scoreboards. I think there's some surprises. Well, a lot of people would think was a surprise at least. Alexander Buchanan, hey, thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Dylan? Bloodline, man, you're up late. You're up late, bro. I'm gonna be streaming for about another hour and a half. It's gonna be an hour and a half. It's gonna be until about 15 minutes after end of day one. End of day one is in roughly 1 hour 10 minutes, and we're gonna go through the scoreboard at end of day one. This is something I like to do every War of Champions. Just to go through the scoreboard at the end of day one, then part way through day two. Well, actually, I used to do it end of day one, end of day two, and then end of War of Champions. But for some reason, this War of Champions is shorter than every other War of Champions so far, so it's kind of weird. That's kind of strange. What's up, Solo? It's a late one. Yeah, it is. It is, and I'm really tired as well because I just streamed. Because I don't just create content for RTS. I do create content for something else as well. I just streamed something else for like 7 hours, and that wrecked me because I'm actually playing a game when I do that. And I was playing a tournament, and I played 4 games. And it's a draft tournament, like team-based FPS game. It was pretty exhausting. What's up, Goomba? I always pronounce your name wrong, I'm sure. Let's go usurping all-stars. Okay, we're going to go down the scores. What's up, Jack? Group of gamers, how you doing, man? Carol, hello. Well, I missed to see. How did your stream go earlier? I saw you were streaming, but I couldn't tune in, man. Like I said, I was busy with something else. Lockdown of YouTube. Yeah, that's my faction name. I thought I'd come up with a good name. I thought that was good. I need half-rotting heads to get Eren and Kapoor, but my leader won't start a war. Need to find yourself a new faction, man. Need to find yourself a new faction. So proud of my OG Walker fam. Yeah, I remember you saying you used to be in Walkers back in... What was the region that you said it was? Gilmer? Was it Gilmer? Why am I thinking... I'm thinking Gilmer or Glimmer. It begins with G, right? Am I right?
Feels good.
Hey, super chat, bro. I'll read that in a second. Thank you so much. I'll read that through in a second. I'm just gonna catch up with chat. Thank you so much for the donor, though. Big one. Yeah, but you definitely need to find yourself a new faction, Alexander. If your leader's not even starting war, then you know. Yep, up late. Getting some decent war points. I have not been warring at all, really. I did tell my faction leader I wouldn't really have much time. I will get a bit of time tomorrow afternoon, so I might do some warring tomorrow. Well, I will do some warring tomorrow afternoon. Glad my boy is on top. What game did you play? It's called Wolfenstein. It's a really old game, but yeah. I need help. Trader and others wrecking me, trying to make a bleed team, but don't have any 6-star S-class crosshairs tunes. Just got Princess in my main S class as we've been given. I have Lacerate to Shiva too, but I don't know. Bleed team's like one of the hardest teams to build. I'm gonna be honest, it's one of the hardest teams to build because you need a good roster for it. Straight up, like you can't just like get a bleed team. You need to like have particular characters. You need a lot of control. You know, you need to have everything to be going your way. The best team you can build is like Priya, Princess, Mercer, Doc Stevens command, like in terms of characters they're given out and characters that are easily accessible. VV at third, yeah. I mean, it's still early days. It's only 600k. You could easily bring that back, but it looks good at the moment for Walkers. It looks good, and a lot of people predicted that Victus would win this, of course, because they won the last 2 World Champions effectively. Like a lot of the main crew, at least in there. Gilmer. I was right. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. What's up, Cygnus? Jack Attack, you better stop donating and save the money for coins then. I think you can grind it out. I'm gonna slowly scroll down the scores, guys. I'm not gonna read out any names of factions. I'm just gonna let you guys see while I'm talking. It was nice and chill. It was fun. A bit tired of trader teams, but it's fine. Yeah, no doubt there's gonna be like plenty of trader teams there. What's up, Dylan Rush? Thank you for tuning in. I feel the same luck. Angel and Lao Po went ham on me today. With Project Cupcake Pandemic Legion. Okay. You make Gilmer great. I can't leave my faction. No, you have to do it after this war. Yeah, it sucks, but I mean, yeah, there's not much else you can do. Back in 2015, had fan factions with them for a few years. Then we split last year or two. Don't forget React, where some of the OG walkers came from, like myself. Okay, well, are you in walkers right now? Erin or Kapor? Erin, 100%. I'm at least proud of my scoring so far. Nice. How many points did you score, Mr. C? Hey, look, how's it going? Hope you're warring well. I'm not warring at all at the moment. I switched factions, and they also don't have do wars a lot. One of my factions died, so we're down to I think we're down to 18 people. And I'm probably leaving that faction if I'm honest. But I'm locked in for this war, so it's just I mean I did 2 wars and I scored or 1 war, I can't remember. I've got a really good team for war in that region. I scored 15k points in a war without too much of a problem. I don't have a garbage roster, but I need something. Yeah, but you need S class bleed characters, right? They're really hard to get. If you haven't got them, you already haven't got them. They're just easier percentage build percentage damage teams that you can build. Princess is a must. Yeah, 100% Princess is a must. She's on every single one of my attack teams. She's so important. I can't leave my faction now because of the war event. Yeah, I get you. Just wait until after war. My faction never participates in wars. Should I change my faction? Yeah, if you want to participate in wars, you should change faction for sure. What's up, Moon? What's up? How did your streams go earlier? I saw you streaming. We are some rouge bums. Weird name. That's red bums. It's like monkeys, basically. I think that's basically the joke. I battled a lockdown earlier. I don't think it was you though. Yeah, I saw someone do a screenshot from the faction Punishers. That's not me. There's a lot of wannabe lockdowns in the game. I'm trying to get Scopely to add content creator badges to the content creators in the game. They do it in another game. They do it in Looney Tunes, where it just literally, when you click on the name, it just says content creator next to it, so you know it's us. Maybe they do that in the future. We'll see. I still talk to them though. Look. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. For a person that looked after you in NWA. you were in the same faction together. Nice. I should sleep, but it's World Champions. Maybe the issue is my mods, the level of my tunes and my weapons. Then I mean, that's pretty much means everything. That's like saying, that's literally everything. That's literally everything. Leveling these S-class tunes is a chore. Yeah, basically the way I can't show you, but I just put one S-class tune and you got lucky all the time until they maxed out. Went well. Nice. What's up, Disillusioned Man? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. What should my faction be based on? My next faction be based on? Just look at your region right now, and look at the activity of the factions that are in war, and check where they are in war. And if you think you've got a good enough team to get in one of those factions, just try and message them if they've got a space. We are number 1 in 1A regions. Well, yeah, you're number 1 now because all of the War of Champions factions left. So yeah, it's going to be a bit easier. This faction right here, even though they're 0 for 62, they used to be in one of my old regions, I believe. I believe it's Upson Usurping All Stars. Yeah, it is. They got the same names. I recognise some of the names at least. Elmo. It looks like they have gone through some players, obviously, but I recognise some of the players. They might obviously have different names now as well. But yeah. I'm at 208k so far. Nice, nice. Where's your faction? Let me just look for them. Rouge Bums. Rouge Bums. Okay, you're not first. Rouge Bums. Just to see how many you're going to get from your positions. There you are. 31st. So you'll get... Oh, is that a big difference? 2k. Oh no, it's exactly the same. Okay, so you're going to get 2k. Do you get 2k for this as well? Yeah, okay. So what's the difference with this crate? There's no difference. You get exactly the same crate. You just get more trainers. Yeah, you get... and more army tokens. So what do you need? You need one. You get 1k for each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 500k. You're gonna get 500k, Mr. C, to get the character, or you're gonna buy the offer. Like you could get 300k and buy the offer to get the last 2k coins. Let's go down the list again. Dead Kings. Is that your faction? Enjoyed the stream earlier. Glad you're getting some food in after 3 hours. Yeah. I haven't eaten actually today. I just realised. I streamed something else for 7 hours and now I'm streaming this for like another 2 hours and I'm probably just going to go sleep. All I've eaten is biscuits, which is not good. I'm not going to stream for too long. About another hour and 10 minutes. It's just the end of day 1 stream. 0 wins, 62 losses. Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's tough. You're coming up against people who like have the most insane rosters. Like just think about like 2 fully maxed out traders with full maxed out weapons. You know, full vet rings, everything. People just blitz them to the top. I'm doing alright. How about you? I'm alright. Just tired. Just a bit tired. We're gonna slowly scroll down again. That's definitely UA from Upson. Awesome. What's up, Diablo? How you doing, man? I'm getting 1 mil. Good luck, man. I was chatting with Elmo and GC earlier. Nice. If you can, Lock, can you look at my faction? It's called Biggins Warriors, and I'm number 2678. You're in this. Look at those boxes again, Lock. Oh, has it got different characters? No. What's different between these 2 boxes then? Pick one item. Pick one item. It's the same characters, right? 1k of everything else. These are when they start getting bigger, right? Over here. These last 3 are all the same, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Do the characters change in these other boxes? Nope. The Georgia cards increase. Oh yeah, no, they definitely increase, but the last 2 rewards, 3 rewards, sorry. These last 3, 22 to 30, 31 to 50, and 51 to 1,000 are all the same. Just the armory tokens and trainers changed there. The 400k would be my absolute minimum goal. Good luck, Mr. C. Good luck. If you get 500k, I think you're guaranteed to get the character. You don't have to pay anything for the requirements to get the World Champions Toon are pretty brutal. Unless you're getting like carried by a good faction. If you're in a top 10, yeah, if you're in a top 10 faction, you're getting half of the character. If you're in a top 6 faction, you're getting 60% of the character. You know, it doesn't matter how much of a spender you are or how free to play you are, you have to get carried basically. That's how it works in faction events. Georgia is kind of nice, not gonna lie. Yeah, Link was talking about 26 hours of warring. Yeah, you see that's where it's just like that doesn't seem. I don't know. It doesn't seem like how it should be. I don't know. I don't think war's set up the best way it could be. Nothing's changed since the last World Champions. I'm guessing it's the same issues that you're gonna have in a lot of it. Let's check the top scorers, right? I bet you like how many points have they got? 7 million. I bet you 80% of their score is probably between 10 people. 7k, 7k, 6k, 14k. They've got a 0, but that's just yeah. And it's not too bad, but they have got a lot of people who just got really high scores. 250, 400, 500 down the bottom. 400, 200, 200, 600, 250, 250. So like it's 10 people who are carrying the faction through, and that's basically how it's going to be with a lot of these factions, where it's just like you're just basically your 10 best people are pulling the rest of your faction through, just because they've got the best rosters, they're going to play the most, you know. I don't think World Champions should work like that personally, but that's just me. That's why I think Onslaught is potentially could have been better, because everyone hits, but Onslaught just isn't very good. Trader owns the game. He's gonna be hard to deal with, but there's already a counter in the game for him. What resist mods do you have on Princess? Look, literally just taunt resist. Because I worked out I don't need to do anything first turn with her, so it doesn't matter if I get stunned or confused. What's up, Danny? People with no skill. I mean, yeah, I mean, good defenses, like the best defenses generally won't require skill, because it's going to be like the meta characters, and they're generally going to be ahead of the curve. That's kind of how it always is in, like, you know, pay to win games. Everyone has taunt resist and stun resist on Princess Jack. Now, I won't put stun resist on her. Like, I figured, right? Why would you put stun resist on her? To resist Mercer first turn. Doesn't matter. She can't do her active first turn. You're better off just having a different resist or more stats, in my opinion, anyway. 21 and up, get more cards. Yep, you're correct. Georgia is amazing. Yep, Georgia is amazing. I'm 100% spending if I have to. Yeah, she is legit. She could be quite fun character. I'm Master Exploder in game. Ah, right, okay. And on Discord as well, I guess. You should still have my line jack if... Okay, yeah. I've been warring for 14 hours. You're gonna be like so wired, it's gonna be very hard for you to get to sleep. I can't show you my mods for Princess. What's up, Oscar? Can you please show the scores of all Jokers Elite and Infected, please? The Infected. I think this was a faction that was in my region. They didn't seem that good. Like, no offense to anyone in there, but it wasn't. They didn't seem like anything spectacular. So I think they're doing pretty well to be in 12th. I'm just going to scroll down slowly. There you go. And what was the other one you said? All Jokers Elite. I've heard that faction just only recruits noobs. That's something I heard, you know. I don't know. I'll scroll through them, I guess. Scrolling through. Okay. Man on the Moon is in that faction, so just messing with them. I'm averaging like 20k an hour. Yep. What's up, Oscar? Oh yeah, sorry, I just read that already. She is otherwise useless due to all the taunt tunes like other princesses, etc. She can get commanded turn 2. She can be good on an attack team. She can resist. She's not got a specialist that is like that important. Vitality is just like a bonus. So if she gets normalized, it really isn't that big a deal. But her rush is really nice. Because she can, the second she gets that rush off, you better hope you've got someone who's got focus or got some sort of, I mean, even if they do, I mean, she's got the removal. So I think she's a really nice character. I don't think she's like tier 1, like S tier sort of level, but she is very, very good. I think she could be put around other characters that are extremely strong and just be like that character you kind of ignore that just starts wrecking you, or at least allows other people to start wrecking you. About the same for me. I did take around 3 hours break, can't 24/7 this game. Now I just got to figure out who to pair her with since I don't have S-Class Mercy yet. Priya Princess. I like the awesomest combo on attack. The most awesomest. Lock Spin Bang. I'm only messing, of course. Priya, Dots, later Krista Princess. Remove Krista and put in, I mean, I guess for the time being Krista, yeah. Unless you've got like another damage dealing character. We are 5th place in CRW Moonshiners for life. Nice. We'll use the healer, yeah. Indeed. They're talking about Princess Lock. Who would be worth dropping for Pete though? Krista. Yeah, I know they're talking about Princess we're talking about with the resist, right? I would definitely, like the way I said I modded her in my stream the other day, it just seems to work really, really well. Like no stun resist, let her get stunned. Let's give her more survivability. Because she tanks Arav rushes now, and that's really important because she seems to get focused because she's in a line with Arav as well. So she gets focused by Aravs on defense teams on first turns and stuff. And if you can tank an Arav rush, it means he doesn't get a follow up. It's actually really useful. She is my only Max S class with rings. Priya just got to tier 4 the other day and Princess is tier 2. Oh yeah, Priya is beast. You need a rampage weapon, a double attack rampage weapon to really get the best out of her, but she's beastly. It's my first WOC event. It's funny, it's a WOC. It's my first Warrior Champions event and I'm enjoying it. Nice. It's good to hear. If you don't have certain tunes for War Champions, you won't have a fun time. I mean, I don't think you need anything spectacular. I could go to War Champions and I could be okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to come up against teams with these massively buffed out weapons and stuff, but what's with the lockdown of YouTube? Are you not participating in War Champions? No, I didn't qualify. I'm in your faction, Danny. We're in the same faction, we didn't qualify. To level up your S class, I recommend running You Got Lucky a ton. I ran it 6 times. The process, she's tier 4. Yeah, War Champions. You Got Lucky. You can just raise one character, max them out easy. Takes ages, but yeah. What factions are you in? I'm in Order 66 in Hall. I always forget what region I'm in that region because I've swapped so many times. And my other region has actually died. Like my faction's died. We're down to like 18, 19 or 20 people. I am most likely, well, I'm definitely leaving, but I'm most likely leaving right after war. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably switch regions. And I'm going to start my own faction. I talked about it in a previous stream. Coming up with names at the moment. I've got a pretty nice name already. I'm not going to talk about it just yet because I don't want anyone... Well, you can't really steal a name, but I don't want anyone taking it. Just trying to come up with details at the moment with my brother. To level up your S class, I recommend... Yep. Level up territories help, yeah. I try not to buy in-game anymore other than the club because things get out of hand, get out of meta real quick. And I'm in what world is she surviving arrow rushes? Who? Princess. Princess always survives arrows rushes to me. But I have her modded really defensively. I've modded it really defensively. She doesn't need offense. Like, you do her taunt turn 2, she gets attacked 3 times and gets like 180% attack bonus. Just like actually wrecks. Oh, not enjoying it, sorry. Did you say? It's my first World Champions and oh, okay. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Just a lot of tough teams, I guess. What's up, Daryl? Should I run exhaust, resist, or main resist, or both on my S-Class Princess? Personally, I run neither. I let her take the hit. But it's up to you. She generally doesn't take much of a hit. Because the way it works, right? Turn 1, you do your Doc Stevens command. I mean, I assume most people got Doc Stevens because he was going out for free, right? You Doc Stevens command, and then it gives your 2 damage dealers their rushes. It won't be Princess, but when Doc Stevens gets attacked, he will get attacked before Angel does her attacks. Or you could even just taunt Angel with his rush. If you're talking about Angel. But as Dylan says in chat, main resist before exhaust resists 100%. You don't need both either. You're going to run one of them, just run main resist. Oh, you're on that account. I was thinking it was the other. I'm not on either account right now. This is a level 15 account now. That's what I'm one of the lowest levels in World Champions. If you saw the update post, it literally said like you're not allowed to be a low level at World Champions. You will be permanent banned or like banned for the weekend unless you're a content creator and you've been flagged to like be here. And I've been flagged to be here because I'm a content creator. The trainers go to tunes that can be out of meta though. You don't 6-star any 5-star ascendables that are not S class anymore. That's an easy thing to do. Like the stream, yes please. Yes please. I modded my princess to be super damagey. She wrecks a line no matter what. She cannot not kill a line once she's been attacked 3 times. Like, I can't see how they could... Like, I kill against any trait as well. I hit, like, really tanked out Pete's or really tanked out Frost's. Like, while the Frost is defending, so he's getting even more defense. And he one-shots him with a rush. She's monstrous. Princess is just insane. You can legit turn 2 rush on Priya and ETC and control with Princess. Yeah, that's what I mean. I turn 2 rush Priya and Arav, and then control whoever's alive if anyone's alive. Confuse Impair and taunt resist for Princess. You don't need confuse because there's no one who's doing confuse that early. There's no turn 1 confuse yet. And Impair you don't need because you don't. Her rush is nice, but you're mainly protecting her active. Taunt, yes, because there is early taunts. A lot of them are 6 stars, but there is early taunts. Dot Stevens is good distraction for defense teams. The 6-star. Some of these teams in World Champions are running Wonder Bread defenses, no beefy mods. And I've seen Green, Rick, and Frost take about 350 damage from a Diego defense down. Princess rush from 20 attack of. Yeah, that is interesting. Locke, you truly believe we should get a second Doc Stevens from the set? I feel like it's redundant. I mean, literally none of those other characters are useful. None of them. A second dock modded for a separate attack team is better. Like you could do one dock for Angel teams and one dock for Mercer teams, or one dock for Mercer teams and one dock for if you wanted to use him, you could do one dock for Jackie teams. Thanks for the nudge. Oh, for the like, yeah. If you're talking about the like. Let me bring up the stream. Let me see how many we've got. I hope we're in double digits. I hope. I know Warrior Champion stuff is like, I'm gonna be honest, Warrior Champion stuff has always been the, from my community at least, the thing that least people are interested in. I generally get terrible engagement with the Warrior Champion stuff. That's why I don't make any content around Warrior Champions a lot of the time, except for the Warrior Champions itself, because I kind of like to just remain consistent with that. I saw someone who was a level 110 getting removed from Warrior Champions 3 region an hour before it started. Not sure what happened there. It can happen. It's like one of the people from my faction got transferred there for some reason. I'm not sure how. Princess does some damage, but traders, whatever reason, sometimes tanks the hit, even if she is over 180% attack on Zerka. Because traders can just be like, they don't need AP, so they can just have HP defense weapons. It's happening. I've got one of my princess with 48 attack 5-star weapon, and the other is 4-star weapon, and they don't kind of kill some of these guys. Trader doesn't always go down, but my attack mods is very high. Should probably record it then. Could be some issues there. Everyone have taunt resist, so you have to be lucky to taunt even one with princess active. I mean, that's the thing, like, they can't have everything, right? That's why you should run 2 or 3 different controls. Like my attack team, ideally for those sort of teams, is going to have Mercer, Priya, and Princess, which is stun, impair, confuse, and taunt. They can't resist at all. It literally cannot do it. Except Trader. Let's not talk about that guy. Who's at the bottom? Usurping all stars yet. Didn't Phalanx come like 3rd or 4th of one of these World Champions before? Or was it some other French faction? I think these guys are French. I'm not sure. I'm almost 190 and got moved. You got moved out of Warrior Champions. What the hell? Did you get back in? A guy that babysat you. Oh, okay. Same person who is slapping you in. You two. Yeah, 2 hours later I got back in. Okay. Did the war already start? Had it already started, or maybe it wasn't too terrible. Also, thank you for actually hitting the like button on the stream, guys. Appreciate it. We hit 26. Nice. Nice. What's up, Dreamy? Yup, Mr. Possible, say 20k. Okay, it's not too bad unless you're 20k between, like lower than the milestone you potentially should have got. What's TKG scores like? Who are TKG? I was able to get back into World Champions region with 10 minutes till all started. That's weird. That is weird. What's up, Sulfurium? Thanks for tuning in. Just a shortish stream, guys. I'm going to be streaming for about another 40 minutes. Pretty much. Just checking out the end of day 1 scores in 35 minutes is the officially the end of day 1, and I'll just go through a scoreboard. But now between now and then, just going over scoreboards. The Kelly gang, okay. If you see them, tell me. I'm not looking at my game screen, I'm just dragging it while I'm checking your chat. I wanted to go to Eccles. Okay. Somebody let usurpers win a match. Maybe they did. Maybe they just won a match. It is possible. I mean, there's not much point in trying too hard when you're near the bottom. Maybe just hitting milestones is the important thing. Came out of retirement and is in the top faction. I heard Eccles had, yeah. Maybe not. You're gonna let Walkers get away with the clean slate. I'm sure there's gonna be some proper massive coin wars. I haven't checked the forums. I haven't really had a lot of time today. I literally finished the stream around about an hour ago, and then I had a 20-minute break in stream this. And I was streaming something else for like 5 or 6. Well, actually, I started streaming my time at around about 6. Yeah, and I finished at midnight, so it's around 6 hours. Or like quarter to midnight. I win solo level ups every month. Yeah, you can win solo. You can win tournaments quite easily, spending very small amount. Hey, look, I need to know something. Who's better, S-Class Glenn or Legendary Jesus Road to Survival 2? There's no Jesus S-Class, but Glenn is probably the worst S-Class. I mean, he's not. I mean, he probably actually isn't the worst S-Class, but he is bad. He is not very useful. Spent like 500 coins so far. Probably isn't worth repairing, right, Moon? You just probably get downed instantly. That's why when you were saying like I just want to be repairing all the time, it's just like if you're in a position where you have to repair, you're most likely just going to get instantly downed afterwards, even if you waited 2 minutes or whatever you said. There's going to be very few matchups that you're going to have where it's going to be like, okay, this is worth coining against. I don't even know who Legendary Jesus Road to Survival 2 is, to be honest. Like first and second is such a big gap considering they've warred exactly the same amount of times. Got like 300k more. Well, 200k. And Victus are way out of it. 600k. I wonder if what their idea is. If they're going to actually try and come back. There's literally like 24 hours left. Not a very big coin war this walk meta. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think there would be. I don't think there would be in general. Like, I think you're going to have a lot of one-sided battles where it's just not even worth coining. Like, in war in general, especially when it's quite tight, I think it's better to just lose quick and then just start another war. Especially, I'm guessing the queue times are not that crazy. Like, because we've got... is there a place where I can see? Does this show? I'm not sure. Does this show? No. Like, it'd be cool to see how many like total wars there've been. I think the Glen was done to stop people spamming league coins. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. But that... yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But this was one of the accounts that I did that on, right? Because you can see I'm gold 1. And I had my 2 Jameses to get me through. Don't even think I claimed Glen. Nope, not even claimed Glen. Double James attack team. OP, guys. OP. Oops. What's leaderboard? League coins, as in coins from placement in leagues. I've had a few coin wars. Oh, okay. I don't think I could cope with World Champions. I think my brain would explode. Sorry to yawn. What's up, Noah? How you doing, man? I'm down like 1k, I think. Not too bad. Have Victor's been trying? I mean, I would assume so. I would assume so. I mean, they're 10% behind basically right now. They're gonna have to make it up. That's gonna be quite hard to make up. It's hard to come back in Road to Survival unless the other factions start dropping off. And I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong. But the thing is, like, a lot of how performances will be is like, a lot of it comes down to what you had before the war even started. You know. I hate this game. What are these matches? Only faced top 10 last 2 years. Yeah, it'll get to a point where it's mainly the top 10 queuing. That's where there's a massive issue with war, and I think they should add war missions. And I talked about this last World Champions. It's crazy. I did the same thing. It's really obvious in World Champions, because in World Champions, right, you want to promote these guys down here to continue warring. Why would these guys continue warring? Except for individual milestones, which is like almost impossible for these guys to hit as individuals, let alone as a faction. Like, you might have one guy who will start scoring reasonably high. What's the highest scorer here? 50k. Nearly 100k. So we got 150k, 100k, 142, 168. You know? It needs to be something that motivates, and this is going to be the same in normal CRWs, not just in this. I think they won a war. Someone said they won one. Oh no, they didn't. It's still 064. Okay. What's the Telltale character you want to be introduced, Locke? I'm going to be making a video about a Telltale character on maybe tomorrow, if it depends if I get time, or it'll be definitely be Monday. Because there's something I've noticed, guys. It's something I spotted. Something I spied. I don't know if anyone else noticed it. But a Telltale character I definitely want to come to the game would be Molly. She's one of my favourite characters that really isn't really well represented. She's just a 4-star. Walkers look like they'll be first. I mean, it is early days. 200k is not much. Second place could still probably catch them. It really depends about the matchups between the two factions. Basically, every time these guys face Walkers, they have to coin. They have to try and win that battle or make it really close. They can't afford for that war to open up the gap. What's inside the milestone boxes? It is just basically like a trash reward, normal like Lilith's, Ulysses, but or 1,000 cards of the War of Champions character. So the best thing to do, generally speaking, would be just to claim the box but not open it, and wait until the end of War of Champions to see where you're at and see if you can get the character or not, or if you're willing to spend a little extra on top if you actually want the character. At least that's how I'd do it. Why did they even remove that? What, the missions for the war cans, right? Yeah, that was really nice. Big E, what's up, Miguel? I want Dale. I want Dale. Oh right, you mean as an S-class? We don't care that we haven't won. All of our faction agrees. It was a great accomplishment to get to War Champions, and we're happy to be there. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, at a minimum, you're getting more cards for coming last in War Champions than you get for coming first in CLW, so it's all good. Are you talking about 4-star Conrad? No, 4-star Molly. What have you spotted? Stream sneak peek. I'm not gonna say, but I have spotted there's a Telltale character maybe on the horizon based on something I've noticed in game. Very small thing, and I'm just like, They get better just as a tune. I mean, from the show. Right, yeah. Daryl's not gonna happen. AMC character, right? Hey, what's up, Ocean Banana? Hello, hello. I'm so curious. Well, you'll see. You'll see. I was gonna get the video out tonight, but I was today, sorry, but I was really busy in the afternoon. I was like, I have like a 2-hour window. Should I make the content, or should I have a nap? You know, that bed was looking also too good, So I went to sleep. They need to bring Daryl. Daryl's never going to happen. They might bring a Dwight. Dwight is kind of Daryl-like, right? They could just create a character that's kind of like Daryl. Like, this Storm guy is basically Jesus, guys. Like, he is so obviously Jesus. They just like made a Jesus-like character, right? I know what Lot's talking about. Yeah, you might. I started with 75 war cans, now I have 51 and have scored 300k so far. I messaged support about a cheaper offer for people who don't spend heaps, and they basically said to me, shove it and spend more. Don't care. I'm gonna say worth. Perfect hit you. Nice team. Alright, you're warring against each other. Sod Dwight, they need AMC characters. I mean, it's not going to happen. Literally, Josh, it's never going to happen. AMC characters are not coming to the game. It's based on the comics. And I'm really... It's just... I've spotted something that is kind of indicating a certain character is going to be coming out. $54 for 15 cans and a chance at 3 cans just isn't worth it. I saw a better offer than that, Dreamy. Late stream, yeah, piece of cake. This is what I always do for World Champions. I do like end of day 1, end of day 2. But this World Champions is a really short World Champions. It's only 2 days rather than 2 days and 16 hours like it has been in the past. Am I getting 3 daily? Oh, okay, I'm not. Yeah, so World Champions. I did see. Oh, maybe that is what I saw. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But I agree. You should, whenever you look at RNG like this, right? It doesn't even matter what the percentages are. The lowest amount is like, you should just, that's how you should always look at RNG. That's what it is. The rest would be a bonus, not what you're going to get. So that's always the way to look at it. Like this one is 70 plus 9. You got to work out if that's worth it. Basically. A lot of these World Champions offers are terrible though. They're not even like good value. I know they've just like basically put all the biggest spenders in one region, but you think they just give them some good value, don't they? But yeah, late stream. I'm going to be streaming for about another 30 to 35 minutes. Y'all need cheeses. Okay. I went slow talking too much. Yeah, I can't remember what last World Champions we had. Someone from either TTT or the faction that TTT kind of went into, and they were in chat, just like doing, because I did some of the like the word game things last World Champions, and they were answering those questions while warring. It was pretty funny. I bought the coin pack with worth the extra 20. The offer, old offers were better. Yep. What's up, Chris? Hola. The other offer I have is $174.99 for 70 cans. Damn, that's a lot. My one was cheaper than that. Generally, they sell it to Americans for cheaper, so that's weird. Hi, Scopely. Oh no, I hope Scopely are watching. Hi, Scopely. It's Dreamy from the Kelly Gang. Please give better offers. Signed forever. ETT. I'm now in SM. I can't remember who it was. Premox, I think it. What was the name? Peronix? Pernix? Pernix. He was wrecking at the word game. Just absolutely wrecking at the word game. But it's like, oh damn, I'm in a war. NA has like a 10% discount. Yeah, generally. What's up, Warrior? I'm in World Champions first time and I'm in the last faction. We're enjoying playing with the top dogs and Walking Dead. Nice, Warrior. Yeah, the last faction used to be in my region, my old region. Used to be in Upson a long time ago. I mean, did you qualify from Upson? I guess not, because Upson shouldn't be a 1A region. Pretty sure Upson was a 3 or a 2. Has there been any cheaters getting kicked out? Clementine Empire. Some of these bottom factions might just be like really low amount of players. 25 players. I guess they probably, because if it's the faction from Polk, they were very well known for doing the level 1s as leaders. 2 missing from that could have been the same situation. Basically, the second faction's not 30-30, I'm kind of like suspicious. That they had level 1s at least. You know, the low levels to exploit the stuff. Seems alright though. Yeah, the Russian factions are really well known for it. Sadly. Oh, they just switched around, these two. Thanks for streaming, Lockdown. You're keeping me awake. Cheers for from Walkers. No worries. No worries. So you're in number 1 faction, right? In World Champions. People think you've got it in the bag, but I'm telling them that league can easily go. So I'm guessing all of you guys are probably like, yeah, don't let up. It's not over yet. It's only 1 day gone. I think rewards for last place in World Champions should be CRW first place. You mean like the CRW should be buffed? Because I'm pretty sure it's better than first place. We qualified through Elmar region with VV. Okay. Yeah, but you guys used to be in Upsala a long time ago. Do factions stack their queues? Have their best 8 players play most wars? Yeah. That's how you got to do it most of the time. You're not going to have a 30 faction. Like, a lot of factions will have like, even these factions, even the top like 6 factions who are going to have massive spenders, have probably got at least 5 to 10 free to play or like low spenders, right? Like they might go in for a character every 3 to 6 months, you know. Some of them maybe even fully free to play. But to be the more fully free to play people you have, the more spenders you gotta have. Basically, it's just the way it goes. But yeah, all of these factions are gonna have slightly, like, we looked at the top faction and there's quite a lot of low scoring people, but there's like maybe like, I don't know, 10 to 12 big hitters, and everyone else is just like filling Like, but there is going to be like a main squad for these guys for sure. You can just see that there already is because there's like 500s, 300s, and 200s. But it's going to be the same with all these factions. I'm not targeting these guys. It's going to be the same for all of them. See, 6k, 3k. You know, like anyone ever wants to hit me up, right? Like who's in the top faction and wants me to come to World Champions to score 3k points at World Champions. I can sort you out with that 3k points. You know, I would have no problem with doing that. Get me a free character. I'm actually down for that guy. I could do that. See, I could be at World Champions. 3k points, no problem. Okay, we'll scroll down again. It's nowhere close to over. Go enjoy all 48 hours, not just the first 24. For real, for real. Go to sleep. I wonder what the sleep is like with the top 6. Maybe not the top 6. Like the factions that maybe think they could win it. I mean, it's becoming a short list, but maybe like the top 4 at this point. I'm guessing what are the breakup positions? 6 to 4. I guess the top 4 are going for top 3. So top 3 is kind of like prestigious, right? And it's definitely not over for Chaos Theory here. So in terms of top 3, I'm guessing some of these people don't sleep very much. Highest scoring walkers is slide 10 out of 10. It's DD, I'm pretty sure. I mean, 24-hour grind. Yeah, if people are proper 24-hour grinding, I mean that takes some proper passion and will, and I 100% can understand it. I can't do it for RTS, but there are definitely things I can do it for. If going melee, should I use get Hengin or Lewis first? I have Arav. You don't really need anyone else except Arav. You should work more on your weapons if you want to go with Arav. You can make Arav just be that one-man beast. As long as you've got a princess in the same team, even if she is off trait, just normalize the bide characters, normalize the paybacks. You're good. I think Vevictus will make a massive comeback. They're spending 500 to 1k a month on tunes alone. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, like a lot of it will be determined before war even starts in terms of your actual power on the roster. So you're going to be limited to what you can do just based on what you've got in your bag. I mean, theoretically, they could potentially, like, I don't know, max out a character, maybe get fortunate with a weapon here and there. They could try and push some weapons overnight, but I don't think that's going to be enough. You can't pull a character right now that's going to make a difference. If Trader was a promo right now, or Matteo, you could see some people trying to pull for those characters to make their teams a little bit faster. Let's scroll through again. They spend that much a week. I mean, look, it's their money at the end of the day. They can do whatever they want with it. You know, they can spend it on the game they want to play. They can spend it on, you know, some IRL stuff to have fun and go places. You know, people spend their money on different things. As long as it's like, as long as it's not affecting themselves or their family too much, it's all good. As long as they're eating, you know, as long as they're eating, as long as bills are getting paid. Even in last pace, up at 2 a.m. and then back up again at 7 a.m. But to get those 400 points, is it that bad? Is it that bad? Is 6-star princess alright? I mean, she's good for until you get S class for sure. Just her active alone is really useful. What's a proper whale team? Generally speaking, the difference between like a whale and like me is mainly going to be the latest characters and the level that their weapons are at. Like I don't coin weapons, and I like don't buy blowtorches and stuff. But you're gonna have like a lot of whales will have like 10 plus tier 4s, like really good tier 4 upgrades on their weapons. You know, all of their attack team and well, mainly all of their defense team. Like, do you know how I always tell you guys, focus on your attack team, because that's the most important thing when it comes to RTS in terms of your enjoyment. You actually being able to score points, you actually being able to do things. When you're a whale, you also have to do your defense team really heavily because, yeah, you have to survive, and that's the difference. I had 5 hours sleep, been on the game over 11 hours straight, and I still haven't reached 25k, and that sounds gruesome. Like, when I came up against these factions in CRW, in 1A, like I came up against Scorched, I came up against Chaos Theory, I think I came up against these ones. I think some of these are merged. I don't think I came up against Victus. I think we did actually once. I mean, they destroy you, so what you do, right, is you attack 2 people really quick who you're probably not going to beat, right, and just leave. Just straight away leave, right? And then you try and hit someone who you can actually think you can hit. And then if you hit them quick enough, you've got 1 more energy to try and do another one. Like, this is when I'm saying, like... This is when I'm saying, like, you're really outmatched. A 400k lead is hard to come back from. Yeah. I mean, it's 300k at the moment, first and second. Victus, the gap is opening, I think. 700k, 600k now. It was like 400k at one point. We matched lock. Shouldn't have. I didn't queue. No, I don't think you will have. Are the top factions really that good? Or all smoke? It's a mixture, right? It's a mixture. They're going to have some really good players in it. Every faction's got good players in it. They're going to also have really, really good characters and weapons. That makes a big difference, right? No individual score goal since war is shorter. 48 hours now. Just happy to be warring with my faction. Yeah, I mean, did they say why it was going to be a shorter War of Champions? Because it's normally 2 hours, 2 days 16 or 2 days 12, right? It's a bit of a weird one why they shortened War of Champions, especially considering it's like, you know, the what's going on in the world in terms of just like everyone's at home, so more people have got time on their hands now than ever. 2 days 6 hours, yeah, because I remember the last couple of War of Champions I did at end of day 1, at end of day 2, and then a end of War of Champions stream. But this time it's going to be end of day 1, sometime randomly tomorrow in the middle of the day, and then end of day 2 or end of War of Champions. And as is customary, tomorrow, guys, I might do a 10 pull for the promo that's up right now. We did get a promo last time we did that. So maybe it's knowing the game. The biggest part's always going to be the luck aspect. Change my mind on that. The biggest part is knowledge. But this isn't like a skill-based game in like, there's no finesse involved, like in terms of skill. It's more like application of knowledge that you know, right? And also being able to use multiple different teams and not mess up a lot, right? That can be quite hard, especially if your teams are like kind of different. You know, thinking on the fly can also, like, you can make, like, you remember I said this a lot, right? And maybe Mr. C will be able to say now, because he's, oh sorry, I just hit my microphone, but Moon definitely can say that what I'm saying is true, because when you stream and war, it's really hard to concentrate, and you kind of mess up just because you're splitting what you're doing, and you make basic mistakes. If you're just focusing fully on war, the more mistakes you make, that can be the difference. There'll be some players who just make more mistakes or like make the poor decisions. All goes against players and for. I mean, there's definitely some luck involved, don't get me wrong. Getting great tunes, input big pools, great mods, and actual leveling of mods, crafting weapons. That definitely helps. But that's like, you're talking about like the really like 0.1% differences in terms of mod upgrades and stuff like that. I would love to see a war where people have the same rosters, like a draft war. That would really give you a good idea. I don't think they would ever do it though, but that would really give you a good idea. Where everyone has the same like 30 characters. And maybe like the same 100 mods. And who could formulate the best teams with that. But it goes against the whole thing of selling characters at that point, but yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of misplays earlier. It's the way it goes when you stream, you're putting yourself under like extra pressure. Back in the day when I used to stream I used to ignore chat. But I don't know, I just enjoy chatting. And I may mess up in war attacks sometimes, but this is the way it goes. Streaming and focusing on chat is a pain and causes to make some... Yeah, but I mean... Yeah. The tops are not matching each other either. I think War Champions diluted too many factions. We matched many more times in War Champions 2. Yeah, it's gone up to 60 now, right? Yeah, I've noticed that there's not been any added losses for any of the top 3 factions, and they've probably all got like 10 extra wins since we've been watching them. Which is weird, because that would probably reduce the amount of coin wars, and that's what in the end is going to make Scopely a bit of extra buckaroos. There's so many factions, only factions that qualify should be a faction. Oh right, I see what you're saying, like no mergers. Is that what you're saying, or what? What's up, Zachary? Sorry, I didn't say hello. I've been making so many mistakes streaming war matches. I'm used to it when I speedrun games because it's reputation, but with this game, every match is different. Yeah, I mean, with speedrunning, you kind of ignore your chat, right? You're just sort of recording yourself do it. What's up, Albert? How you doing, man? I know what you mean. Not the same thing, but when I'm watching YouTube and playing, I make mistakes. Like I always try to use my active skill instead of commanding. Yeah. Okay, we're 2 minutes away, guys. We're 2 minutes away from the... I'm going to say the official end of day 1 scores. And what we'll do is we'll scroll through end of day 1 so you can see where we're at. We'll compare it tomorrow roughly in about 13 to 14, maybe 15 hours. And I'll stream again for about an hour then, and then I'll stream again for about an hour or so at the end of the entire World Champions as well. I don't know, the little factions coin more than some of the tops. No, I mean, at the moment, yeah, for sure, because they're probably having the closer matchups, because you've got like, I'd say you've got what, like 10, maybe not even 10. Like you can see the sort of tiers that are appearing. You got like the first 4, and then you got like the next, maybe like the next 2, and then after that it's like the next 4 again. In terms of points, so in terms of who they're going to coin against, and then again the next like 3 or 4. Then again, look at that. I love it when there's like some factions that are just like literally on top of each other. Like it happens every War of Champions where there's just like some crazy battle for like 20 seconds. I kind of just love it. I love it. Where there's like not even like 5k point difference between them. Like these teams are just going backwards and forwards. Crazy. About 3.34, 3.5, 3.7, 3.7. And some of these positions can actually make a big difference, I think. Just double check that. 30th, they get the same, so 21st. Let's check 21st. So that, I mean, it's reasonably close. Look at that, it's actually really close. And that's like an extra 1,000 collectible cards. Means you have to buy one less offer or hit one less milestone. It can make a big difference. Okay, guys, we're gonna run through the scores. This is official end of day 1 because it's literally 24 hours after the start of the war. In first place, we've got Walkers, 105 and 0. I'm only going to do this to the first 3 factions. Second place, we've got Scorched Madhouse with 102 and 3. And in third place, right now, we've got Victus at 95 and 5. 7.13 million top score, 3.93, 6.53. So reasonable gaps, reasonable. It's not over yet, but yeah. Then we've got Chaos Theory in 4th, Biohazard in 5th, Days After Rodeo in 6th, The Mighty in 7th, Outcast in 8th. Help. Squiggles in 9th, Nightmare in 10th, Pistols of Wrath in 11th, Yakuza in 12th, Surprise Mother in 13th, The Infected in 14th, Cheese Factory in 15th, Evil Intentions in 16th. Freak. That was an overtake. Anarquistas Elite in 17th. Freak Show in 18th. More Squiggles in 19th. To the Chopper in 20th. Crazy Mofos in 21st. All Jokers Elite in 22nd. Predators in 23rd. Bloody Lions in 24th. Nightmare in 25th. Zero Remorse in 26th. Knights of the Round in 27th, Survivors in 28th, The Butchers in 29, Apocalypse in 30, it's Rogue, it's not Rouge. Mr. C, that's Rogue. Rogue Bums in 31st, Shadow's Revenge in 32nd, Damn Pandas in... What happened to Damn Pandas? Weren't they like a... I guess maybe they lost some people. Maybe they merged or something, I'm not sure. Damn Pandas in 33rd, State of Business in 34th, QNC versus version 2.0 in 35th, Righteous Sinners in 36th, Le Baltri, the Baltrings in 37th, One for All in 38th, the Dirty 30 in 39, Phalanx in 40, Daymar in 41st, the Avengers in 42nd. There's so many factions, man. Downward Addiction in 43rd. Russians in 44th, Insurgents in 45th, Del Zin in 46th, the Suicide Squad 47th, the Kelly Gang in 48th, Hell's Army 49th, Z Kingdom in 50th, Phoenix's Rage are in 51st, Reaper are in 52nd, Sparta in 53rd, Clementine Empire in 54th, Immortal Pulp in 55, Mutants in 56, Kabunki in 57th, and Usurping All Stars are in 58th. Propping up the league. That is the official rundown of the top 58 World Champions factions. End of day 1. Like I said, we will pick up day 2 tomorrow. Probably in, like I said, about 13 or 14 hours, and in around about 22 and a half hours. I'll be picking up I'll be picking up the end of World Champions. Is this a faction event? I wonder what the top score is. Not that high. Not that high. 13 million. Okay. Have a quick look again. I'm going to switch regions, guys, because I have got my Survivors Club pools. Thank you, Lockdown of YouTube. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to do my Survivors Club pools on my regions. We will go with Hall first. We'll do the Hall first. Walkers are 5-0 versus VVN, 1-0 versus SMH. VV is 2-0 versus SMH. So they've matched second place. They've beaten second place more, but they just matched less, I guess, and they've matched you more. That's harsh. Okay, I've got my Survivors couple, yeah? Okay, let's open that. Okay, I'm going to put on the cards. We're going to have to wait until the region just refreshes a little bit, just because it could be a little bit laggy at the beginning. No worries, Too Far Gone. Bloodline as well. You're welcome. Thank you to anybody who's hit like on the stream, appreciate it. A little sneaky peek. 41 likes, guys. 41, thank you very much. I know this is a very late stream. Not everyone's interested, but I do appreciate it. What's up, Frost? Do you claim your prestige rewards in Walk region or send them over? I sent it over. I sent it over to all. Filling the cards. Yeah. Let's see what we can get. I actually look at the art on this character. She does look sick. She looks awesome. Okay, we're going to put on the cards. See what we get. I think I mainly got cards so far. Baited me with a green character. They did bait me with a green character. I think we've mainly got cards. Let's have a little look. I think I've only done like 3 pulls or something. I'm not going to do any big... Oh, actually, I might do a 10 for this character, like I said. 60 cards. Okay, we haven't got much to talk. Nothing to talk about. Nothing. Okay, we'll go over to this region. No worries, pizza. I know I could skip the other one, but I can't remember it. Okay, just let this refresh. I always do like a noob. Yeah, because I played 2 regions for so long, I generally don't make a mistake. I don't know where my end of month crate went though. My end of month crate just disappeared. Not sure how this has disappeared. Like refreshed. I think we'll be okay. Okay, should be good. We'll put on the cards again. Bit lags when I did a pull. You know that it's not like sync the region very well. Here we go. 52 cards. Okay, nothing spectacular. We will do actually RSC pull tomorrow as well on the stream. And like I said, I'll probably do a 10 pull as well tomorrow. Although I will be quite like low on coins at that point. Like if I wanted to do a 100 pull. 2.2. I'll be down to 19.3. So I need to get 1.5k. And the next promo could be good, so. Who's your character icon? Princess. Princess is my character icon. I love her. I love her a lot. I think in both my regions. I'm not actually sure. Let me see. This is my faction that's kind of died. I think this is the end of my time with them. Oh no, it's Clementine in this region. My supporters, the gentleman. No, that was for the that mission. Let's do Kenny. Let's do Kenny. Give him a crit weapon. Okay. Good night, Locke. Have a good sleep. Yep. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in roughly 13 or 14 hours, and I'll see you in roughly 23 hours. Okay. So 2 more Warrior Champions streams to come. If you haven't already, guys, check my Discord. There is a video that I posted on my Discord of a community polls video, 100 polls for this new character, Carrie Ann. It was submitted by Christy, and it's on the community polls channel, which I'm going to start working on again a little bit. Hopefully you guys, if you ever do polls, you want to submit your polls, message me on Discord if you ever have some polls and you want to submit them. But that's it. That's it on my stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Take care. Goodbye. Have a good night, guys. Goodbye. Enjoy World Champions if you're in it. Goodbye, guys.